More than a year after a Coral Springs man was found brutally murdered in his apartment, police are still searching for his killer. And now tonight, some new evidence in the case. The victim, 31-year-old Michael Hamilton, was by all accounts a loving, caring, and hardworking man. And for one ex-cop, his murder hits very close to home. Tonight, detectives take Local 10 crime specialist John Turchin inside the investigation, hoping someone, maybe even you, will be able to help.
911, what is your emergency?
I can't imagine what my son went through. I can't imagine the brutality.
Michael Hamilton's body was discovered just inside his first-floor apartment in Coral Springs. The 31-year-old had been murdered, stabbed multiple times in the chest.
As we walked in, there was blood everywhere.
Detective Brian Koenig took the lead. He immediately discovered roughly $300 in cash was missing, mostly $20 bills.
He was attacked either upon opening the door or possibly upon hearing somebody outside, and then maybe he came to the door. Nobody should have to go through what he went through in the last moments of his life.
I felt that Michael was probably targeted. I don't think that he was doing something that somebody randomly saw and an opportunist decided to do this to him.
Meet Jerry Green. He's a former Miami police homicide investigator who retired in 2001 after 33 years on the force. Obviously, he's dealt with murder for years, but never so close to home. Michael is his stepson.
I would love to jump in, but it's not my job.
By no means is Green trying to solve the case. In fact, he has the utmost confidence in Detective Koenig and his team. But he did find himself drawn back to the streets in his search of justice.
So when I started looking around, I saw that there are cameras around here. One of them is right over here. And if they didn't drive up here, maybe they walked up here. This case has turned out to be what we call a one-percenter. A one-percenter is the cases that from the very first moment that a detective got on the scene, things didn't get better.
That certainly seemed to be true until Detective Koenig came up with this surveillance video. It shows Michael getting on and off several Broward County buses at several locations, including the Sawgrass Mill, just hours before his death.
Still a mystery. Where had he been? What had he done? And did he meet someone that afternoon?
We don't know if something that he did throughout that day had an impact on him later ending up murdered.
Then a major break. Crime scene investigators discovered a bloody shoe print left at the scene by the killer.
We're not talking about Air Jordans. You know, it's a fairly unique sneaker that not a lot of people owned.
It's made by Adidas. They were popular with people who played basketball and were on a tight budget. Michael fit the bill, often lacing them up at nearby Mullins Park.
We definitely believe it's a male.
Certainly a step in the right direction.
Detectives are very good at being able to connect dots. And that's what's going to solve this case.
That and your help. John Turchin, Local 10 News.
Police believe the killer left Michael's apartment with more than a few $100s. He was injured in the fight and had a serious cut. Also, Michael had a roommate. She was the one who found him. She has been ruled out as a suspect.